Buona giornata and welcome to my channel. My name is Stefania if you're new here. So today we are going to be talking about, I don't even know what to call this picture, this video, but just like products I can't pull the trigger on at Sephora. Like they go in my loves list, I put them in the basket, I take them out of the basket, they go in the basket, I take them out. So we are going to talk about those products and I want to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on them, whether maybe I should put them in the cart and push checkout. Or if you've tried them, you're like, good, don't buy it. Like, I love to hear your guys' opinions on makeup, obviously. So yeah, let's chat. Please don't forget to subscribe down below. I would really appreciate it. And let's go ahead and hop in. Okay, so I do this at every single sale. It is super late right now. It's 11:15, and I'm like, I love shooting this late. If Nick could just go off on guys' nights all the time, I'd be so happy because I can get so much done. But I had to throw this hair on because he's like, I'm on my way home. And I'm like, oh no, I gotta get one more in. So anyways, I constantly switch out like my cart. I add something in and I'll take it out. And like, there's just certain products that I'm like, always like, oh, I want that. But then I don't get it. And then it still sits in my head. So I move it to the loves list and I don't know what it is, but I can't do it. I don't know. So the first up is Kasha. I have to say it in like the Charlie voice from It's Always Sunny. Like I told you guys, it just reminds me of Pacific Rim. Like it's a creature's name. Okay. So I'm super nerdy today. I have my 11 shirt from Stranger Things on. It is Target sweaters. They're just the most comfortable thing ever. So the Kaja, like I did finally buy a duo in my haul. I haven't used it yet, so I can't say anything about it. But what I really keep looking at is like the Bento Bouncy Shimmer Eyeshadow Trios. I swatch them in store. I put them in my cart. I take them out. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because they're cheap feeling, like the plastic part of it, but they don't actually feel cheap. I just feel like it's always shades that I'm like, okay, I know I have these shades. I like that it's in a little accessible stack, but I feel like I would like lose it or forget about it. And they look really pretty. I just can't figure out which one I would like actually use. I feel like it'd be like I would just reach for a palette over it. So please let me know your thoughts on those. I feel like they're a good like $21. You're getting 3 shades. Like it's not a bad price. I literally like looked at all of them. I was like, ooh, toasted caramel, glowing guava. Like the colors look so nice. They just don't look like anything that I don't have in my collection. So I just don't know if I would like really reach for it. I don't know. But then again, I'm like, oh, it's small, so it could fit in a countertop. Like, so yes, let me know your opinion. You can tell it's late by the way I talk. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop trying to do little accents. I don't know what comes out of my mouth before it does. So, anyways, that's one of the things I've been really wanting to try. The other thing, this Sephora VIB especially, the Sweet Dreams limited edition holiday set from Pharmacy came out. I'm trying my hardest not to fall for pretty skincare packaging. I feel like the less skincare I do on my face, the better my face looks. So I don't know why I feel the need to like want expensive skincare. It's like it has to be the packaging and the way it looks because like I looked this up and I was like, okay, it's worth it. It's $65. You're getting a full size of the Honeymoon Glow, which is what I really want to try. And then you get the oil and the cleanser. I've never tried anything from Pharmacy other than I think the balm. I think I tried like a little thing, but I just feel like I can't. It's still expensive and I'm like, I don't know. I looked up the ingredients and I was like, The Ordinary, they do have the same type of solution, which I've never tried The Ordinary before either. So I'm like, okay, I could spend $7 and get the same ingredients, even though, yeah, it's not the pretty thing that everyone's like raving about. But let me know if you guys have used any of the products. I just feel like the simpler my skincare routine is, the better my face looks. But it's still not like the way I want it to look. You know what I mean? It's still not 100% clear. So that's why I'm always just like, but maybe if I added this one extra thing, I would look like, everyone else that's on YouTube pretty much. But I feel like, I don't know, you watch those like really expensive skincare routines that all these like YouTubers do and you're like layering on 15 products. That was never me. I like pretty bottles, but like I maybe layer on two things at once. Like I can't do more than that. Like I just, nope. And then I also try not to listen to him too much. I try to look up like Dr. Dre's channel or someone that knows what they're talking about, and she didn't give it the best review either. So I'm like, oh, do I want to try it? What do I do? So I skipped on that. Like pretty much all skincare. Like I have a list of skincare that I'm like, oh, I want that. Like the Tatcha Enzyme Rice Powder. I really wanted to try that, but I couldn't find any good sets this year that had that in it that I wanted the rest of the products in. So that's why I didn't go for it. Because usually Tatcha and I, we agree with things. Like, so that's one I always get samples of, and I'm like, I think it's nice for my skin, but it's not enough to actually like try. Like I feel like skincare, it's good to get samples because I can see if my face like badly reacts, but I can't actually see an improvement with like 4-day sample. You know what I mean? But those are kind of my skincare products. And then Playa, I feel like I've been hearing a lot about this. I think of Playa and I'm like, Vamos a la playa. Like that whole song. And I'm like, I would love to do that. That sounds great. But I really wanted this set during the Sephora VAB. It was the Playa Travel Essentials, but it's sold out. And it only has 8 reviews, so I'm like, is it that good? I don't know. I feel like we've talked about this. I'm on the hunt for hair care products. I despise my hair. But even just the sound of the beach sounds like something I want my hair to smell like. So that's one that always, like, I'm just waiting for it to come back in stock. And I'm like, why couldn't it come back during the sale? They screw us over. They do. Another few things I was looking at the mini bite set this year, and I ended up passing on it just because I bought so many different sets that I was just like, meh, I don't need another lip set. And the only one I really wanted was Cocoa Bite, but I don't feel like they offer that yet as an actual lipstick. So I'm like, yeah, please come out with a single, and then I will just buy that one single. But I don't necessarily want like the other 3 colors in the 4-color set. Anastasia Beverly Hills, their loose setting powder was in and out of my cart for quite a while, but I feel like nobody's talking about it anymore. And that's kind of why I wait with like foundations, concealers, like all base products. When it first comes out, you get a ton of reviews, a ton of sponsorships, like videos, and then you watch that person like a month later, never mentions it again. So I'm like, is it good? I don't know. And then I just talked myself out of it because I was like, I have 3 open setting powders right now. You don't need a new one. But it was just one that I was just like, oh, maybe that's nice. So, I mean, it's a setting powder. How nice do I think it's going to be, you know? Do I think it's going to give me a whole new face? Yes. That's my expectation. The next one is the Olaplex number 7 bonding oil. I haven't had the best luck with Olaplex products. I feel like I'm in the minority that hasn't found any that I really like. I've tried the certain shampoo and the leave-in conditioner. It does not, it like gives my hair a weird filmy texture. I already have stiff hair and that makes it worse. So I'm not a huge Olaplex fan, but the bonding oil is supposedly a heat protectant. So I did get samples of that, and again, I just can't tell. I do like the smell. It's like a little cotton candy, but the smell doesn't stay. So I was a little bit like, eh. And I have my Way hair oil in a mini, so I'm waiting to use that up before I try a new one. So that's why I was also looking at the Playa set. So I have quite a few hair care things that I'm just like, maybe one day. The Milk Makeup Hydrating Oil Stick. Jay Kissa, I believe, talked about this, and she has the same type of skin as I do in terms of like, there's a whole medical term for it. I don't know. They told me it was chicken skin. But I do have that pretty badly on my arms and legs. And she said this oil stick like really, really helped her out. But again, I'm like, do I really want to pay for this? Am I really going to use it consistently? It just sounds gross too, like hydrating oil stick, like, and it just looks clear and kind of nasty. I don't know. So I want to try it, but I just can't bring myself to try it. And the same thing with Milk Makeup. I've been wanting to try the Sunshine Skin Tint, which has SPF 30. But I read somewhere that they were going to repackage it because the packaging looks horrendous. It's a click-up packaging and it just looks super messy. Like every time I look at it in store, like the testers, I'm just like, ew. So I know myself, and if I got it, I would just not want to deal with the mess of it. So I'm really waiting for them to reformulate the packaging. But again, I feel like that comment was like months and months and months ago. So I'm like, are they doing it or are they not doing it? I need to know. So that's another one I keep putting in and out of my cart. Hourglass eye pencil, the eyebrow pencil, like that's another one where I'm just like, I've heard good things. But to be honest, like it's so expensive for what it is. You know what I mean? Like eyebrow pencils are already pricey for what they are. And I like my Benefit one, but I always get it at the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty because I'm just like, I'm gonna pay $24 for this. Like, so even though I want to try it, I'm like, is it really gonna make my brows look better? Probably not. I'm sure it's nice, but I'm just like, I don't feel like it's gonna make that much of a difference. Like, my brows have a life of their own. They live freely. They do what they want. They have a great time up there. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, and then we have Melt Cosmetics. I've only tried a few lip products. I've never actually tried their eyeshadow palettes. I always look at them, the same with their blushes. They look pretty, and then I pass on them. I don't know why. There's no reason. It's just I think they're just a little pricier. That's all it is. It's hard to I mean, I guess we do it all the time where we buy a new product like Natasha Denona or Pat McGrath and you're like, "Oh, it's expensive," but then you're like, "It's worth it." But for some reason that initial buying, like I put that off as long as possible because I'm like, I don't want to be obsessed with this. So, and then I also, people talked about the moldy pans or that the pans were like rising and splitting. And I was just like, that's for a $48 eyeshadow palette. No. But also, I haven't found one where like I love the whole color story. Like I look at the Smoke Sessions and I'm like, okay, I love the gold and I love the two like greeny blue shades. But there's some of the center ones where I'm like, no, I'm probably never gonna wear that deep shade. Like the deep golds don't. I feel like they don't flatter me. They're not something I reach for. So I haven't found one palette that's like truly like okay, I could use everything in there. Like even their holiday collection, I was like, ooh, it's so pretty, but I probably won't use every single one of those shades. I use like six of the shades. So that's why I haven't tried the palettes yet, but I really do want to. The Cover FX Dewy Skin Primer. It just sounds nice because it says dewy. I feel like every product that says dewy, we're all like, ooh, give me that, and then I don't know. I just feel like, do I really need that? I have my Milk Makeup gripping primer. What is it called? Sticky primer. It's not called sticky primer. There's no way they would name it that. But the grip gives you the grip, okay? So I have that. So I'm just like I'm more on the side of let me finish a primer first before repurchasing a new one. But that is one that's always on my list to try. Like I always want it. Kat Von D has a lipstick called Studded Kiss Cream Lipstick, and it is the color Marigold. I know we're not supposed to be supporting Kat Von D, but I do what I want. Okay, that's the bottom line. Like I can't keep up with who's mad at who. I just look at the products and decide if I want to buy them or not. Like I feel like to be fair, it's like I either have to be like the whole list of people that I won't buy from, and then people I do, and it's just no. I just don't want to live my life that way. So let me do what I want to do. But I almost bought this the other day. I love yellow orangey shades, and the shade looks so pretty. And I don't know if it was just because the tester was out for a long time, but it felt really dry. And I was like, are my Kat Von D lipsticks drying? Like, I don't remember. And because I got so many other lip products, I passed on it, but it did. I wanted the color. Like, it's just more of those. If you guys have good recommendations for yellowy lipsticks, please list them down below. I know we're in the minority here. But I love baby food colors. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why. I don't know why. Kosas is another brand I really want to try. I've never tried anything from them. I was really hoping the 10-second eyeshadow, like the liquid eyeshadow, would be in store, but it wasn't. Like they're just kind of on the like side gondola things. So that's kind of why I haven't pulled the trigger on them. I just don't know. And they're $28, so they're not the cheapest thing. And then I feel like is it Jessica Braun that always says like the cheek colors, like she loves cream products though, and I'm not someone who loves cream products, especially for blush. It scares me. Like I run for the hills. Like I'm just like no. Like I don't know why that is. Like same with nude sticks. Like I really want some nude stick blushes, or bronzers even, and I've never tried those as well. So a lot of cream products I'm just scared of using. I don't know what it is. It's just I'm just like I think because in my head I'm just like something wet. I don't want something wet on my face after I just put down powder or foundation. You know what I mean? I'm just scared it's going to disrupt my whole face. Because like liquid highlights, there's some that have done that to me and I'm just like, oh no. So cream products I'm not too familiar with, and I don't know what's worth it and what's not worth it. But just in general, Kosas, slow down, sir. It is 11:28 p.m. Like, what? There's something else though. Oh, the wet lip oil. I don't know why that sounds so good to me, but I was like, ooh, it sounds juicy. But again, $27 for a lip gloss, which I did just pay for Lawless ones. So maybe I'll get one of those in the future, but let me know if you guys have tried anything from Kosas. It just, is it Kosas? Kosas. I don't know. But they have interesting products. I just haven't tried any of their products. So let me know what's good and what's not good. Fenty matchsticks. Surprisingly, I've tried a lot from Fenty, and I've never tried their matchsticks. If you guys watch my Sephora VIB recommendations, you know that I like my Bobbi Brown, my Bobbi Brown, my Bobbi Brown foundation as a contour stick. So it's not something that I really, and I've been really disappointed with a lot of contour products. So that's kind of where I'm at, where I'm just like, do I even want to give another one a try? But I feel like Stephanie Nicole always recommends the, I think it's like Amber matchstick or something. But yeah, I don't know. They're one of those where I'm just like, it feels pricey. I don't know. Everyone has their price tag of like certain products that they're willing to pay for. Like my Bobbi Brown stick is expensive, but it lasts me a super long time. And then I feel like certain people said the matchsticks like weren't the easiest to blend. So I think that's why I always just put them on the back burner. Like I was just kind of like, I don't know about that. But that is another product I eventually would like to try. She's got a few, like she's got a few things from her that I still haven't really wanted. Not that I haven't wanted to, but just haven't. I have too much makeup. Is what I'm saying. Speak. Like the eyeshadow primer. I've never tried that. I've never tried any of her primers. So just little things like that. But yeah, guys, that is it from me in terms of things that I just haven't been able to just shell out the cash for. I have plenty of makeup though, so it's not even an issue. It's just I'm still interested in these products. I don't need any of them. So that's kind of where I'm at, where I just keep being like, okay, like calm down. So they're unfortunately the ones that get kicked to the side for right now. But if you have any that you're like, yes, get it, don't sleep on it, then please let me know down in the comments down below. And what are the products that you can't buy? Like, what are things that you always add to your cart and take out? Because I know I'm not the only one. I would love to know. Please don't forget to subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.